friends, family, and homesteaders. I hope this finds everyone doing well. Welcome back to Ruby Homestead. I'm Nikki, that's Frankie, and we're going to be giving you a garden tour. It is May 27th. I had to think about what day it was. We've been really busy getting a lot of stuff done, working a lot, and just everyday life. So it's been a minute since we've done a garden update, but we've got pretty sure almost everything in the garden. I'm sure we'll stuff a couple more things in there like usual, but for now we're done. Now it's just the work of maintaining said garden, which is what Frankie's working on right now. It's been really hot the last couple days, so he's been watering every day in the evening time. So right where he's at, we have some peppers, and then we also have some squash that already have little squashies on them. Baby squash. This year we put the black plastic, the fabric, down in our little bitty garden right here. We call this the rabbit garden because they're right next to the rabbit pens. But there should be some zucchini. Yep, this is zucchini. This one is, that's a squash. They're kind of mixed in. We did two types of squash this year. We did crookneck squash and straight-necked. And then we also did the zucchini.
We have macho jalapenos and jumbo jalapenos. Going to potatoes from last year.
Oh yeah, right here in front. These guys. And these guys.
Just watering a little bit because we haven't had much rain at all.
We still have some chickens that we gotta get to. That'll be really soon, before the garden really vamps up. Ruby's out enjoying her day. With that little tail going. As you can see, we've let the Cornish cross kind of run around. Those are the 7 that are left, well, the ones in the back, the big guy running back through there. Right there. Those are the 7 left. And they are monstrous. Really interested to see how much food we get from them. So I guess we're going to kind of start at the top of the garden up here.
We have corn at the top.
I don't know, are we going to plant that last little bit right there that doesn't have the fabric on, or are we just going to let it go?
Let it go.
Just let it go. Alright, so we've got 1, 2. Okay, so we have like 3 rows of corn.
Yeah, the first 2 rows I planted.
Alright, here. And they're coming up.
And these 2 rows have a 2-week start on these 2 rows. And these 2 rows are just now coming up. As you can see. There's now starting to poke their heads through. But I figured out last year that we're better off putting the fabric down because our corn didn't do too good without the fabric.
We did a couple rows with and a couple without.
Yeah.
And it was like night and day. The ones with fabric were probably, I don't know, a foot taller.
Yeah, and they were greener. You could tell they had more water resources, and they weren't fighting against the weeds and the plants. They could just take more of the fertilizer in as well. I have been fertilizing these plants about once every 4 weeks. I fertilize. And these 2 rows are the rows that are behind. We have some okra in here.
This year we didn't do a full row of okra. There's probably 6 plants in here.
Yeah. okra produces so much in one plant.
And you have to stay on top of it, getting it out.
Get it out. So we're not going to do a full row of okra this year. We've kind of cut back quite a bit this year compared to our other years.
Yeah. With the baby coming, it's just too much.
We got more squash right through here.
And then at the end, there's some peppers, right?
Yep. At the end, we have jalapenos. I did 2 for each hole. These are all jalapenos. And these are all, the front are squash and the back are zucchini.
I hope they kind of got mixed up a little bit.
Yeah, and there's, we started all these in the greenhouse. All these squash and peppers, we started them in the greenhouse. And over here, we have some spicy bell peppers. After that, we got the spicy banana peppers. The new thing now they've made, spicy banana peppers and spicy bell peppers. So,
I never heard of spicy bell peppers.
So we're gonna try them out. Call them mixed bells. They're gonna be red and spicy bell peppers, it says on it. So we're gonna try those out. I got 2 containers, and I usually try to go for the containers that have 2 plants in them, and then I separate them myself.
This year that was hard. They were stingy this year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, they were pretty hard to find. But if you go and check them out constantly, what do we got? Those are chili peppers. These 3 right here are chili peppers. After that,
And cayenne.
Cayenne peppers. And on the end are bell peppers. And there's one more bell pepper across from them.
These are the 2 bells. And then there's another one right there.
And then these 3 right here are cayenne as well.
Right here?
Yeah.
The little guys?
Little guys right there. Some bell pepper. And that's a crisp sweet pepper. And we got sweet bananas. We have one watch up the wall right there. I stepped on them.
Yeah.
And then we got another bell pepper later than these folks. Then we have big boys. No, this one is the beef.
The beefsteak.
The beefsteak tomatoes. And on the end over here, we have, these are all beefsteaks.
So it started from seed here.
Yeah, started from seed here in the greenhouse. And on the end over there, we'll show you. Those 3 right there. We've been plucking suckers today. Those 3 right there are the Cherokee purples.
This one right here is a cherry tomato. I bought one because we didn't have any.
Gotcha.
And then you have the Cherokee purples right there. And then these are cucumbers.
Yep, that are cucumbers.
A few of them have died. We need to replace them.
For some reason, the cucumbers didn't take as good as we thought they would.
Well, the ones that we started from seed did. That's what all those are.
Yeah, the ones we bought didn't.
Not a single one.
Mickey's dad's turkey crawls.
Yep, right here.
And this one is our mix. We got some Kentucky Wonders and some turkey crawl, and
That's it.
that's it. Those two combined.
Last year we planted both side by side, so when we saved the seed from it, they looked like a mix of both.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a mix, which is okay because we liked them both.
And another row of tomatoes. And we have some Romas in here, and on some beefsteak, and then on the end, she'll show you what we have on the end.
Alright, so down here on the end, we actually have a new thing we're trying this year. Tomatillos. The first year we were here, we made a bunch of salsa verde, which is green salsa, out of the green tomatoes. And this year, 2 years later, we're deciding to make it out of what you actually make salsa verde out of, which is tomatillos. And if you'll notice, we already have a flower.
And over here we got some watermelons.
There's some watermelons right there on the end.
About 5 of them.
And we'll just feed those out in through here, probably.
Yeah, we'll feed them out away from everything. And next up, is our taters.
La da da da! The epic Ruby Homestead tater garden.
This year we went all out in taters. As you can see, they're pretty tall.
They're low maintenance and
what we did is we tilled it up. As we show you in the last video what we did. All we did, till it up, clean the weeds out of it the best we can, put the taters in there, and then cleaned out some more weeds. I hoed it a little bit. And then we put some straw down. We put it against it and in the rows. She can show you. Looks like you'll walk through the taters. And they're about 2 foot tall.
they're taller.
They're taller.
They're almost to my hips, which I'm not super tall, but especially these top rows. Which these top rows are actually our potatoes from last year, are they not?
Yeah, some are from the last rows right here from ours last year. We have the red Pontiacs are near the front, skinny bucks are near the middle, and I forgot the name of the
ones that we got last year.
Yeah, they were also red tater though too. It had a weird name to them.
Yeah, but they're red all the way through.
Yeah.
The ones we bought are not.
Like the Pontiacs. The Pontiacs are red on the outside.
Right, they're like red-skinned potatoes.
Yeah.
But the ones that we had last year, they're like almost like a purple through it, like a reddish purple.
Right. So as you can see, our taters are doing really well, and they're starting to bloom. We gotta start.
There's
cleaning
the
my
straw.
tomatoes. They get pretty tall. Weaving them in my wire here.
You can see the straw. It's kind of all in between here. There's 14 rows of potatoes.
All 14 didn't make it. We had a big heavy rain.
Yeah, 11.
So we got 11 rows of taters out of 14 we planted.
Because these didn't make it.
These 3 didn't make it.
So we used it for other stuff. Such as more squash and zucchini.
And more tomatoes.
And more tomatoes. And then this row behind Frankie is broccoli.
And cauliflower.
That one, with all the big stuff, is a mix. We got a little gung-ho transplanting, and I don't really know what's what.
We got Brussels sprouts, cauliflower, and cabbage.
Yep. More squash. These are tomatoes.
We got some good-sized squash on them.
Yep. These are more tomatillos. You can tell they're different. I'm super excited. I could tell they were different. These, all of this, starting right here, I believe. Right there, are pumpkins. So our pumpkin seeds that we saved last year did really well in the greenhouse. So we just kind of filled in at the end of these where all of these taters rotted. And then there's another pepper. It's a sweet bell pepper. Cantaloupe. There's only a few cantaloupe that made it. There's a pepper in between these cantaloupe. And then this is broccoli.
And we got a bunch of fresh strawberries.
Oh, look at them all. And I just picked day before yesterday.
And they're packed. As you can see.
Oh, that's a nice one. Ooh.
We got some strawberries, people.
That's so exciting. I gotta go get a bucket.
Yep.
Right after I eat that one. Oh, bending hurts.
Supposed to wash them off, but. Look at that. Beautiful strawberries. And they're all packed all through here.
Mm-hmm.
They're everywhere. Some come out faster than others do. Get a weed out of here. But we've got strawberries. You gotta stay on top of your strawberries. Well, you can see these.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good size. Oops. As you can see, this one too. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And there, I got 2 rows of strawberries.
All right, now for the side stuff. We've got some lettuce. I've moved it outside right here behind the greenhouse. Well,
I need to cut all this down when we'd eat it.
yeah, don't mind that. We got some lettuce and some red, what was it? Ruby red lettuce and salad bowl lettuce. And then we have a couple spinach coming up. I really need to come through and chop down some of this. This is collard greens. And then we have Grand Rapids lettuce that needs to be thinned out quite a bit. And then we have our beets. Now there's only a few of them in here. There's some right there. I might shoot for a fall garden with those. Maybe. We'll see. We're going to be pretty busy, so who knows. And then this is...
Cilantro. That's my cilantro pack.
And then these are dill. And then this is tea stuff. Chamomile. That's what it is. Chamomile. And then there's some... We planted a bunch of herbs and stuff in here, and the chickens, the dogs, who knows what all got in here, kind of scattered it. So now it's all over the place. And then that's sage, that fluffy looking leaf thing. Kind of looks like toad skin. And then I'm not sure what all he's put there. I think jalapenos. And then here, we've planted more spinach, which is doing really well. And then last year, I saved seed from Mad Hatters and purple bells. Now, peppers take a long time to come up, but they haven't come up yet. So we'll see if it comes up. Like I said, I saved the seed, so we'll see what we get off of it. Over here, we have a bed of carrots. Now I need to come in here, and I'll probably do this tomorrow. I need to kind of pluck out all the weeds. And then there's also carrots in here. I want to say Frankie put some cucumbers in here. This is what happens to broccoli if you let it go from last season. No, it wasn't broccoli. This was Brussels sprouts. Because I kept hoping that we would get some off of it, and well, that didn't happen. But now we're just kind of leaving it around because we have honeybees as well, for those of you that don't know. Remaining in the greenhouse, these are kind of a mix. There's some Brussels sprouts in here, there's some cabbage, and something else, another brassica. These, as you can tell, are fixing to go to seed because it is getting hot, and lettuce does not do good. Yep, see, there's the seed pod. There's a squash. We have a couple watermelons that are lingering here that we haven't took out to the garden yet. Another squash, a couple more. There's a chance that these are zucchini because they were planted right next to each other. And then here's our tomatoes that we started from seed right here. This is what we have left. If you can tell, they're too clustered, and they're in this hot greenhouse, so there is little aphid bugs on them, little green bugs, which I noticed almost as soon as we put them out in the garden, they went away. I'm assuming either it's not hot enough for them out there, or the chickens have plucked them off for us. There's a few hens running around. These are tomatillos. But there's a few hens that are running around loose, so they kind of are hoping they'll help with our bug problem, such as the squash bugs that get us and all that stuff. These are cucumbers that I haven't transplanted yet. We've got these just in case something happens to the ones that we have out in the garden. These are pumpkins. They're about done for right here on this flat. They're a little overcrowded. They're getting root bound. They're very unhappy little plants right now. These ones are pumpkins as well. I've got them in separate cells, so they're not doing as bad as these ones, but they're definitely need to get out or sold or something. And then this is the one cauliflower that we had. I don't have a whole lot of hope for him. Frankie might take a day and transplant him. I might, you never know. And then I got another pot of lettuce. And this is the Grand Rapids lettuce. A little honeybee stuck in here. We also have a volunteer sunflower. One more little side garden. We have onions in here. And we have some squash and zucchini in here. And I'm actually gonna try to plop up one of these onions. This is damage caused by yours truly. I like to walk by here, and for whatever reason, I like pinching them off and eating them. So, I don't know which one I want to take. Probably these. Maybe this one. We'll see what this one looks like. Oh yeah. Now these, we actually left in here from last year. They didn't do nothing last year, but this year they're huge compared to what they were. And then, might as well take this guy right here. Right there. Not huge, but he'll work. Okay, you want to say goodbye?
Yep. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll show you some more garden and some more garden tips, and show you the benefits of having a garden by collecting a lot of peppers and a lot of tomatoes and a lot of everything, basically. I'm ready for some corn. Alright, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and keep watching. We'll show you some more stuff. Thanks.